Hello and welcome to Theme Park Information. In today's show we've got a review for Dollywood. Now this is a theme park I've been wanting to go to for absolutely ages, and it's a park which did not disappoint. It is a fantastic place to be. It has got an excellent collection of roller coasters. I will have a separate review for Lightning Rod in particular, but I will actually talk about some of the other ones as well. And a special shout out for this video is going to go to Thunderhead, which I'd heard beforehand was rough and comfortable, nowhere near as good as it used to be. And this ride absolutely blew me away. It's one of my favourite wooden roller coasters. Probably one of my favourite roller coasters normally. It had unbelievable pace, like intensity, transitions. I thought it was comfortable, it was fast, everything. It was just great. All around brilliant in front and back row. Absolutely loved it. And I think the problem thing is with that is this ride wasn't overhyped for me, and I just got to enjoy it for what it was as opposed to what it has been or should be. So I absolutely loved it. It's a great ride. I actually am a little bit sad that they've removed things like the golden ticket like signs from it. It's just like, nope, I preferred this over Phoenix massively. So I really enjoyed it. Moving on from that, they actually have a B&M wing coaster in Wild Eagle. That I thought was really good. Definitely one of my favourite wing coasters I've ever been on. They also have a few kind of like kid-orientated rides in terms of Blaze and Fury and Fire Chaser Express, both of which are actually really interesting, unique and fun, and pretty well themed. And both have a strange fire session with this park for whatever reason. There's then obviously Tennessee Tornado, which is a pretty damn sweet ride. I mean, a bit short, could be a little bit longer, and it wasn't as good as I thought it might be. I was expected to maybe be a little bit of a hidden gem of the park, but it was still really good. And then finally, they also have, for major rides anyway, they also have Mystery Mine, which is a pretty sweet Gerstyle Eurofighter. It's got a few drawbacks, e.g. I think the first half of this ride is pretty mediocre. Not necessarily bad, just doesn't really do much, And then the second half of the ride is absolutely outrageous. It's the second drop, the inversions are so cool. It ends with a real bang, and you're just like, hang on a minute, why can't all the ride have been like this? Anyway, let's move on to some other things, and probably the other amazing reason for Dollywood, and that is cinnamon bread. Oh my dear God, cinnamon bread. Jesus Christ, it is delicious. I mean, it pretty much is just sugar on bread in some ways, but it's so tasty. I mean, it was generally dripping off when I was eating it, all this melted sugar and stuff like that, and I was actually picking out like pure sugar flakes from it. So it was pretty sweet. Probably not the most healthy thing you can have at the park, but oh my God, is there a lot of it, and oh my God, is it tasty. Kept me full for most of the day. Absolutely amazing. Let's move on from what most people talk about, e.g. the roller coasters and the cinnamon bread, and let's actually go for the fact this park is generally gorgeous. It's one of the prettiest theme parks I've actually been to. It feels really like historic, it has a lot of nature, it feels generally very authentic. There's so much to see, do, take in, and I love the fact they actually have certain rides which interact with it and a place within it and stuff like that. So you have things like the S&S, like Scream and Swing, which Barnstormer, which just fits in perfectly with where it is. You obviously have the log flume, and it's one of the coolest, most well-themed log flumes I've seen for a while. Reminds me a hell of a lot of the Splash Mountain at Disneyland and stuff like that. Really, really, really cool. This park was just ridiculously clean, ridiculously tidy, well kept, well themed. It has a goddamn train, which is really cool. It's just generally just felt like a really, really good place to be. It actually made me a little bit sad that we didn't stay in the Pigeon Forge area for a couple of reasons. One, to go on the Alpine coasters, and two, to have a second day at this park, because we easily could have. It has a great section of rides. It's open to a whole new themed land as well. There is a kids-ish roller coaster there, which is pretty sweet. But the area itself is just so picturesque and pretty. And it just shows this park is massively expanding and developing. And I will be honest, the only thing they maybe do lack is something like a B&M Hyper or something like that. I think that would be amazing for this park. Just a generally like world-class attraction like that, I think would really suit it. Or a massive major spinning roller coaster like at their sister park, Silver Dot City, and Time Traveller, if you're interested in the ride. That would probably be amazing at this park as well. But overall, couldn't recommend Dollywood high enough. Worth the trip out there. Absolutely amazing. you know, hopefully it's a park which continues to improve and develop and get better. And it would tempt me, if they added something major, it would tempt me to go back. It might be in the middle of nowhere again, but it's that tempting, it's that good. And that's just for cinnamon bread, in all fairness. Anyway, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe for more content, and hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day.